Just start with normal. That seems like a good way to go. Obviously, create our own custom character. Why wouldn't you?
God damn it. That one was me. That one was me.
So we're gonna go with this guy. Well, actually, this guy's not bad. Alright, I decided early on that we're actually going to be going a Dhampir armature, so might as well read the descriptions. Until would-be Hell Knights take the trial referred to simply as the Test, in which they enter single combat with the conjured devil and either emerge victorious or die, they are known as armatures. While this is a blanket term for all Hell Knights in training, including those training to become signifiers, it also applies specifically to fighters who focus their training on becoming Hell Knights. Despite their lack of organized rank, armatures are skilled and deadly warriors. Most armatures live and trade in their order's citadel, working towards the day when they become full-fledged Hell Knights. These armatures follow a brutally strict routine. They spend hours honing their combat skills against other trainees, obsessively studying the citadel's libraries or memorizing passages of the Hell Knights' philosophy known as the measure and the chain. At regular intervals, squads of armatures emerge from their citadels to patrol nearby cities or frontier lands, working to enforce Hell Knight's law and their order's edicts. Where's the bonus combat feat? I don't think that horse is going to work. The half-living children of vampires birthed by human females, Dhampirs are the progenies of both horror and tragedy. The circumstances of a Dhampir's conception are often called into question but scarcely understood, as few mortal mothers survive childbirth. To those who abandon their monstrous children and refuse to speak of the matter, while some speculate that Dhampirs are a result when mortal women couple with vampires, others claim that they form when a pregnant woman suffers a vampire bite. Some particularly zealous scholars even contest that Dhampir's status as a unique race, instead viewing them as humans suffering from an unholy affliction. Indeed, this hypothesis is strengthened by Dhampir's seeming inability to reproduce, their offspring inevitably humans, usually sorcerers with the undead bloodline. The Jiangshi-born, also called the Rushi, the Jiangshi-born is usually the result of a foul ritual or magically possessed father rather than the direct congress of a human and a Jiangshi. Jiangshis lack any natural desire for physical contact or procreation, and their putrefying internal organs make them almost most unable to conceive. +2 to strength and intelligence, -2 to dexterity. Dhampirs who can trace their heritage to the Mori are known as Vetchers, and they inherit much of the unnatural charm and beauty exhibited by their vampiric forebears. Silverchers have an easier time than other Dhampirs associating with mortals, though they must be careful when their relative wanton social interactions do not breed jealousy, resentment, or disdain. They are more often hunted out of covetousness or spite than out of outright prejudice, so they typically develop social skills that allow them to soothe the wounds caused by accidental slights or careless acts. I think we're actually going to go with that. Backgrounds. This is new. Craftsman, you are no stranger to hard and honest work. Your hands are calloused and your body is strong. One might find your life dull and tedious, but your day-to-day routine makes you more resilient and enduring than most. Noble, you belong to the world of the wealthy and the powerful. This is much more challenging than one may think. You have to develop a certain set of skills to overcome those challenges, and now you feel confident about whatever lies ahead. None, your background is unknown and doesn't grant you any bonuses. Oblate, you are a person of faith who spent her early years in the service of the temple. Your life is intertwined with the divine, and you feel its presence guiding your path. Healer accolade, Marshall. Regional, you hail from one of Galorian's many regions and carry the specific skills and traits inherent to your homeland. I wonder. I was almost wondering if the stolen lands were in there at all. Scholar, your life is a consistent pursuit of knowledge. You have spent endless hours amongst books, scrolls, and artifacts, delving into the mysteries of this world and solving them one by one, and yet you feel like it's only the beginning of your journey, as there's so much more to learn and discover. Street urchin. Life on the streets is tough, especially when you have no one to care and provide for you, so you did the best you could and provide for yourself, often disregarding the moral side of it. Wonder. Life is a path, not a destination. You understand it full and well and claim to know it better than others. Your backpack is always ready and your feet are always itching for the road, wherever it may lead. And finally, warrior. You've seen your fair share of blood, agony, and even death. Your music is the sound of clashing steel and your life balancing on the edge of a blade. But that is who you are, a warrior. No more, no less. Dude, there's like a lot of these. Shit. This is hard. I don't know what a Megalon Hunter is. Dude. Fuck it, dude. We're gonna say we were a we were gladiator. Why not? Let's go with that. That's what we did. Wait, shit. Warrior, gladiator. Next. Like strength and constitution are probably pretty good.
There's nothing I can do power-wise here.
Actually, I don't really care about being charismatic. I'd rather be a little more intelligent. No, I just feel like as a Hell Knight who's lawful neutral, I'm not really going to be impressing upon people much. Just got a hunch.
Nope. I'm powerless to do anything.
No negative ones, only zeros. I don't really want to be like super persuasive this time through. I feel like when I played Kingmaker, I kind of like would lock myself into being persuasive a lot, just because like there's a lot of dialogue checks that I didn't want to pass. But I feel like we're gonna go with world. Athletics. Obviously, we're going to want athletics. I tentatively say, really? Knights versus 3. Natural world, command train wild creatures. Dungeons in nature, ability to cure disease, fatigue while traveling the map. Arcana would be. Social score can't be used for characters not trained in it. I mean, yeah, I guess nature isn't terrible for that. I'm gonna say perception. Perception's always nice to have, right? That's pretty cool. Fuck me, dude. I mean, I'm really considering doing like a two-bladed sword, but we don't have the exotic for that. What if I can get it, though? Oh, I can. Just out of curiosity, though. Just out of curiosity. They do slashing. Fuck it. We're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it and see how it works out. We'll make it work. Okay. Order of the Chain. Hell Knights of the Chain value social order and responsibility, seeking to root out anarchists and fugitives. They have reputations as relentless hunters who drag lawbreakers away in chains. These Hell Knights keep meticulous count of the number of criminals they brought to justice. They never abandon their pursuit of a fugitive, and they believe everyone has a specific, crucial role to play in society. Order of the Gate. Order of the Gate Hell Knights seek to curb and prevent lawlessness through magic manipulation. They have reputations as mysterious, emotionless, and sometimes cruel magic users. Many are convinced that Order of the Gate's Hell Knights are spying on them or already know their secrets. Sometimes this fear is true, as the Order's members prefer preventing crime to punishing it, and oftentimes use manipulation, information gathering, and spying to further their agenda. Order of the Godclaw. Order of the Godclaw Hell Knights enforce law with a crusader zeal, going where they are needed most in the fight against the forces of chaos. They know no bounds or borders in their quest for absolute order. To the Hell Knights of the Godclaw, the cause of order is a holy mandate for which they will travel far to battle chaos in lands that know little of civilization. To others, these Hell Knights' faith is extremely inexplicable. Some believe members of this order are experts in all 5 faiths, or even that they are heretics. Order of the Nail. Nail Hell Knights idealize civilized societies and seek to unite all people, events, and cultural baseline. In fact, the Order of the Nail's members preach anyone who doesn't embrace their own culture as a criminal and a heathen who must be destroyed. The Order's members idealize lifestyles and challenges in the frontier setting, no matter the displacement, indignation, or cruelty they might visit on those who were there before. Order of the Pyre. Hell Knights of the Order of the Pyre seek to combat outlandish faiths and beliefs, preventing them from gaining purchase in the Inner Sea region. They are cult hunters first and foremost, but also fight to repress other philosophies they deem dangerous. These Hell Knights hate and vocally condemn cultists, priests of rare religions, and followers of mystic orders. Order of the Rack. Order of the Rack Hell Knights hate wastefulness, both in thought and deed. They crush pointless dreams in rebellions and trample frivolous or dangerous inventions. They closely observe individuals seeking hints of destructive ambition and wasteful vices, and are skilled at destroying seditious writing and strange inventions. Order of the Scourge. Hell Knights of the Scourge seek out corruption within order and laws not fit for the lawful. They question and seek out and determine the difference between what is legal and what is for the greater good, owing allegiance to no one nation or ruler. Their quests for order often take them to places other Hell Knights cannot tread, both physically and philosophically. As a result, their commitment to the measure and the chain must be beyond reproach. I kind of like that or the Nail. I think we're going to go with the Scourge for now. Scourge seems good. Deity selection.
What's this up? Oh wait.
Abadar, Asmodeus. What is that? Radham the Faithless adds perception to the list of her skills. She also gains +2 bonus on all saving throws against divine spells. Alright, good to know. Caden Kalian is the god of alcohol, brewery, and freedom. Claw. The Hell Knight Order of Godclaw reveres a pantheon of 5 deities. Edomide and Torak are seen as model Hell Knights, concerned with offensive and defensive combat respectively. Inori is the epitome of the motionless discipline, and Abadar the keeper of laws. Asmodeus is a strategist king. Depiction of these deities as part of the Godclaw differ from traditional images, with the deities portrayed as stern, armored paragons of law, though some members of the Order of the Godclaw dedicate themselves to individual gods or take the whole pantheon as patron, receiving spells in spite of their orthodox Pantanic faith.
Hey, good. Cheat. Hey, jump double over.
We're gonna go with the Godclaw. That seems pretty good.
Oh shit.
We're gonna be lawful neutral. Seems pretty good.
Get on it.
I don't really like that hairstyle. that one. That one seems pretty good. War paint. Can you actually even see my war paint? Boom. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. We could be Kratos. Wait, is that hair? Fuck yeah, dude.
Don't jump dash. Run, bitch. Can't see you.
Not really feeling the war paints.
Yeah. Oh, like that. Like that.
I think we're going to take this portrait after all. I feel like that's actually a pretty decent match for what this character ended up looking like.
I'm always ready.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Let us press on.
You're done for. A solid plan.
Spell's not working like that.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
I'm not touching that.
We'll win this. One way.
So it's
Time's not waiting.
Best one still. I'm gonna go with the L this time. Day 5, month 4.
This will hurt.
I'm sure it will. Make way, come through, fetch a healer quick. Oh, wait, way to draw me, assholes. Jesus.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Eat shit, Asimir.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him?
You hear the stern voice of an elderly man.
Who did this to him?
You hear the stern voice of an elderly man, but you're so weak you can't even turn your head to look in his direction.
Demons, prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Canabris is a city of glory, but not one of spotless virtue. Until the First Medieval Crusade, it was a small town perched atop a bluff overlooking the West Selen River. During the final dark days of Sarcosis, hysterical refugees splashed across the river and sought safety behind the walls of Canabris. At first, these refugees were allowed in unquestioningly. However, a Lilitude demon named Minago entered Canabris and magically disguised as a refugee. Once inside the town's walls, she revealed her true form and slaughtered dozens of citizens before vanishing in a cloud of greasy black smoke. After the Red Morning Massacre, it was called, Canabris refused entrance to anyone except for those that could demonstrate the direst need. Individuals who fell under suspicion were turned away or executed on the spot. Canabris became known as a safe but suspicious city. By the time of the Second Crusade, the leaders of Canabris agreed to one house of the Wardstones to guard against the demonic hordes pouring from the world wounds. This act assured Canabris' role in strategically vital city, key to the defense of Medev.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first,
Fuck me.
you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Thanks, Hurl Run.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
The magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly. Water.
You will have water as soon as we heal your wounds. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
That's okay anyways.
I'm just a traveler passing by.
Just passing by? And how am I to know that you're not a demon spy? Or worse,